Today, we will be discussing workers' compensation claims at the Ohio Industrial Commission. Hearings are scheduled to decide all types of disputed issues in Ohio workers' compensation claims. Issues can involve the initial allowance of the claim, allowance for additional work injuries and conditions in the claim, compensation payments, medical treatments, death claims and violations of specific safety requirements, also known as VSSR. With the exception of applications for permanent total disability and VSSR, most hearings arise from appeals filed by the injured worker, the employer, or from referrals by the Bureau of Workers' Compensation, also known as the BWC. Workers' compensation hearings are normally scheduled at the Industrial Commission office nearest the residence of the injured worker. For example, if the injured worker lives in Akron, Summit County, Medina County, Portage County, Wayne County, Stark County, Northern Tuscarawas County, or Eastern Carroll County, a hearing will be scheduled in downtown Akron at the O'Casey Government Building located on South High Street. An Industrial Commission hearing provides the parties and their representatives an opportunity to be heard by a commission hearing officer who will then make a final decision on the pending issues and send out a written order. The workers' compensation hearing is held in a small conference room before a hearing officer who is a highly trained attorney in the area of Ohio workers' compensation law. The hearing room does not look like your typical courtroom. The hearing officer sits at a desk with a computer monitor, and the parties and their representatives sit at a table across from each other. Formal rules of evidence and civil procedure do not exist. There are no court reporters or recording devices present at a hearing, and no record is made of the hearing except for the record of proceedings, which is the hearing officer's written order sent out after the hearing. Occasionally, an employer's attorney might request the presence of a court reporter. Since there is no formal record or transcript made of the hearing, you will not hear attorneys make any formal objections. It is unusual for the injured worker or a witness to be placed under oath before testifying at a workers' compensation hearing. As there are no formal rules of evidence, hearsay testimony and documents which are not authenticated, such as medical records, medical reports, and witness statements, can be filed with the Industrial Commission. Only the attorneys or the legal representatives for the parties are expected to dress formally at the hearing. In other words, I attend these hearings wearing a suit and tie. Injured workers and other witnesses can dress more casually. However, just because there are no formal rules of evidence and the hearings are basically informal, there are laws and rules and regulations which do apply at these hearings. An experienced Ohio workers' compensation attorney is not only familiar with the laws, regulations, and policies which affect the case, but is also highly familiar with medical conditions and injuries which may be addressed at the hearing. Workers' compensation attorneys are also trial lawyers who have dealt with all types of injuries and conditions at hearings, depositions, and trials. Due to the presence of security in the state office buildings and at the Industrial Commission, an injured worker needs to arrive early for that hearing with sufficient identification to satisfy the security guards. Furthermore, there will usually be some additional preliminary matters which the attorney will have to discuss with his client before entering the hearing room. I'm attorney Dean Pavick from the law firm of Pavick and Pavick, L.P.A. I hope this information has been helpful to you. For further information, please call us at 330-253-1131 or visit our website at www.pavicklaw.com. Thank you.